Nice, I get health back. Alright, now we can get out of here. Yes, we spent entirely too much time in here. Kidnappers who held me hostage, and a mysterious Interpol agent. This case is only getting started, and I'll be the one to bring it to a resounding end. Well, I don't yet know who to blame, so I don't know. People in the chat, any ideas on who it could be? Or person in the chat? I don't know how many people we got right now. Since I don't know how many named characters do we have so far. We got, yeah, you know, you're right. So what I'm gonna say is Interpol agent. Here we go. Gonna take a bit. Same text color and all. Same text color and all of the kidnapper? Or... I mean, I guess that's because they're both using technology. Let's see. Bam. And we're just gonna shrink that, and there we go. It's an Interpol agent. Yeah, I think it was the same color because they were both talking to us on the phone. Thank you. Person's name was Lang. So, you know. We'll fix that. There was more to the name, but it was long. And we're probably gonna get someone else who's, like, more suspicious, so... File. And we're just gonna export. There we go. Bam. Got it. Perfect. We have our suspect. Thank you for the picture compliment. Oh, look at her drop down. Edworth shimmy. It looks like it stopped raining for now. Yeah, and thank goodness. You have no idea how hard it was raining earlier. Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Gumshoe. I'm so glad to see you managed to escape, sir. I was so stressed that I thought my heart was gonna give out. Is he bleeding? Or is that just like red outline? Detective Gumshoe, may I ask what in the world that is? Well, that's, oh god, no, they have the blue badger! Count off! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, they can count to 100. Good job, guys. Oh, they can count to 99. Good job, guys. Shifu? All 99 members are here and accounted for. Sir. Oh my god, no, whoa, what? Wait, no, wait. Excuse me, what? Oh, I'm gonna make a joke, and please don't kill me for this, but are we having to work with a biker furry? Heh, what the heck do you think you're doing? Counting my cubs off like that? Yeah, no, it's a joke, but at the same time, I feel I'm right. Every person is a valuable human being. You get me? And everyone has a name that their parents gave to them. No one is a 2 or a 3. Everyone, regardless of age or rank, is number 1. Got it? Thanks, Mr. Fight Club. Shifu! Shifu! You are Agent Lang, I take it? You infidel! How dare you address our Shifu so rudely? What? He's gurring. I know I made a bad joke, but like... Lang Zi says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. What? He doesn't stop. So don't you ever forget to show the proper respect towards another person. Sheena? This isn't much. But please, accept my card. I do commissions on Patreon. Oh, thank you. Please accept mine in return. Y'all see that just now? That is the proper way for 2 people to show their respect. Keep that in mind, and you'll get far in life, got it? I'm just gonna say, our picture does not fully represent Lang, but I don't want to look up a picture for him, because I would only pick a bad one, and I want you all to know, I'm not doing it for me. I'm not looking up a new one for you. Ah, that's right. Francisca did warn me. Something about an elite Interpol agent from the Republic of Shangfa. Apparently, this man has the highest successful arrest rate in the organization. Agent Lang, why exactly is an Interpol agent involved with this clearly domestic case? That's none of your business, Mr. Prosecutor. How is it not? I've heard a rumor or 2 about you. You solved a murder that occurred during your flight home recently, right? Ha! But you sure took a while just to arrest one little flight attendant. How pathetic. How dare you say that about Mr. Edgeworth? Are you saying you could have solved it faster, pal? The comedic relief jumps to the aid of his master. How cliché. Look, what I'm getting at is that if I had been there, no one would have died. Bold words, sir. I would have solved the entire case, and Agent Hicks would still be with us here today. Agent Lang knew yesterday's victim, Agent Akbay Hicks. Hicks was like a brother to me, so now I'm out to take my revenge. There's so many awful jokes I could make, and I'm not going to. Agent Hicks was investigating a smuggling ring with Francisca and a 3rd person. Maybe if he starts talking in the 3rd person, we'll figure out who it is. This must be the man she was talking about. In that case, you should understand how I feel, as the kidnapped is someone I know. So I ask that you please allow me to participate. Whoa. This isn't your neatly trimmed courtroom of Eden, you know. You're out in the wilderness now, Mr. Prosecutor, and way out of your league. No hard feelings, but why don't you go back to your courtroom now, pretty boy? You, How dare you mock the court? It's not like people don't get threatened with death all the time. I do, and I don't need the help of a filthy prosecutor. Sorry, but the truth doesn't need the likes of you to distort it today. Who uses the adjective filthy to describe a prosecutor? I mean, apparently him. And why? Why do I feel such intense loathing emanating from him? I mean, maybe because he hates prosecutors. Alright, man. Good job on the perimeter around Gatewaterland. Now just find me the kidnapper and bring the punk to me. Dismissed. Sir. Oh, they just said sir. Goodbye. And now then, Mr. Prosecutor, don't you just sit tight there and don't cause any problems. Understand? He said trouble, not problems. Wait. Oh man, now all I have is this useless business card. Mr. Edgeworth? It's been a while since I last met someone so disagreeable. Why, of all places, did he show up here? And completely out of the blue at that. I suppose I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe to fill me in on that. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. So, about that guy. Great job, Detective. Sir, for losing sight of me and the kidnapper and allowing my investigation to be hijacked. Really, you don't have to be so, cruel about it. Hi, sir. I look forward to your next month's salary assessment. But the case isn't lost yet, sir. I'm gonna show you just how much of a man Gumshoe can be. Shall I prepare the 21-gun salute now or later? That is a threat and a half. Oh. Detective, are you sure it was the precinct that called for backup? Of course, sir. I think I would know the number of my own precinct like the back of my hand. Recite it now for me. Then why did an Interpol agent show up instead with an army of his own agents? That I have no idea. About 5 minutes after I made the call, that wolf man showed out of nowhere, sir. I wonder if Lang himself sees himself as a wolf man. Perhaps. Gumshoe does get it. Gumshoe gets it. Agent Lang definitely has an agenda. So the question is, what is he after? Mr. Edgeworth, I was wondering. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid making jokes about it, but I can't help it. It's very hard to avoid. I was wondering if I may ask you about one thing, sir. Yes, what is it? Who is that? The girl over there, I mean. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday. What? Gumshoe, you're always my assistant in my heart. Funny, yeah, I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Me, It's been like that since before the last case. Forever. Sorry, but actually, Rhoda was our assistant last time. Sorry, but I just stole your supporting role. I'm the quirky girl character. Of course I get that role. How can you say something so serious with that giant grin on your face, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, we got a thief on our hands, sir. She stole my role, sir. And she stole Trucy and Maya's character type. I'm taking her in, getting her convicted, and making sure she serves out her sentence. Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Like musical chairs. You'd better stay fast on your feet. No way. I won't. I will not lose the spotlight to you, little girl. Sorry, Gumshoe. She's already on the cover art. No, oh my goodness. I forgot to show her my badge. Oh, I hope we can talk to her again. If you're gonna show me your prosecutor's badge, then I'll show you my police badge. Your wallet is looking rather thin, Detective. Huh? Oh, whoops. Must have left my badge at home. Always get the two mixed up. That's not a laughing matter, Detective. Please, let me talk too. I have something very important. Man, I can't calmly do any stealing with all that detective around. Yeah, Gumshoe gets showing badges too. He just is a little incompetent with it, but that's fine. Because we appreciate Gumshoe in this house. I suppose it's not easy when there's this many members of law enforcement in the vicinity. It's alright. It's not like I'm in a hurry to steal just any old thing. Which is it? Do you plan to steal something or not? Quite the mystery, this one. Yeah, this is a Gumshoe-loving household. Maybe I should talk with her a bit more. Yes, perfect. While I talk to you, tell me your opinions on this. If I had one of these, I could be a prosecutor too, right? Don't even think of stealing this from me. If it's that important to you, why don't you wear it on your lapel? Why should I have to label myself as a prosecutor everywhere I go? And plus, that would rob me of the experience of presenting it to people. And why does everyone ask that question of me? That's what I'd like to know. What's the next step? So, what are you gonna do about your investigation into the kidnapping? Oh, good question. Since Agent Lang holds the authority to investigate this case now, this makes things a bit more complicated. Oh, come on. You can't let that stop you. I'll even lend you a hand. So let's go. But you're a self-purported great thief, are you not? I don't believe I can let someone of an unlawful nature participate in an investigation. You don't like to listen, do you? I'm not just any ordinary great thief. I'm the Yatagarasu. And as I said earlier, the Yatagarasu is after one and only one thing. Justice, probably. What is this one and only one thing you're after? The Yatagarasu is only interested in one thing. And that is the truth. Oh, I was saying justice, but it's the truth. Because really, in this world, there's only two things that matter. Truth and justice. I see. Oh, my whole family went on a walk. I was at home. It was 7 years ago. Wait, what? There was a vigilante who threw the business world into a panic. Labeled mysterious and phantom-like, the Yatagarasu appeared and vanished at will. Though we still don't know much about this thief's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. The Yatagarasu like to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Once a target was chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement was set forth. Instead, the chosen corporation was inflicted without even the target noticing. Yeah! Whistle blowing at its finest. Take down the business. Redistribute the wealth. Some days later, the evidence... Thanks, woo! The evidence that was found was sent out to the mass media, along with a card with the mark of a 3-legged raven. You know, if that's the name of Yatagarasu, I feel like there was a Digimon with a name like that. I wonder. I could be misremembering. I haven't played one of the main Digimon games in a while, but there's a new one, Cyber Sleuth, and I want it so bad. Looking back, I suppose you could call the Yatagarasu, what the Yatagarasu was stealing, the truth. Could this child really be the successor to the original Yatagarasu? How old is she? Profiles. Okay, she's 17. I mean... Sheena. She supports him. She didn't even say anything. Woo, your age. You can vibe with Kay. 27, 32, you old man. Older man. How old was Lance? Wait. Oh no, he's my age. No, I don't want to vibe with the kidnapped. But that can't be, can it? Lance! Lance! Where are you, son? Hello, sir. Mr. Amano? Oh, Miles, my boy. I'm sorry to involve you in such an affair just after you've returned. For you, Mr. Amano, I gladly offer my assistance. After all, I have you to thank for how well things turned out during my time abroad. Look at him. He just has his belt of money. If it wasn't for you, I might not have been introduced to that law office. And had the chance to study the inner working of another country's judicial system. So I wonder if this is setting up that Edgeworth helped Phoenix set up the jury system. Since I'm not sure what country they're referring to that he went to, but you know, this game takes place in America, so they had to establish the jury system in America. I love that they localized it to America. You're right, they probably went to England. That's where characters who go off screen go. Somewhere in England. But yeah, I'm assuming that's what's going to be revealed, is that Edgeworth, with the information he got there, helped Phoenix set up the jury system in America. No. Think nothing of it. As you know, Manfred and I go way back. Oh, you don't want to be associated with him. I consider a beloved disciple of his to be like one of my own blood. Dots. If you ever want to go overseas again, you need only ask. I can use my company's vast network to send you anywhere, at any time. Hey, Kay, this man, he owns a company. So, who's the old man? He is the father of the currently kidnapped Lance D'Amano, Ernest D'Amano. Now then, have you found Lance yet, Miles? Please, I miss my poor boy dearly. Let me count my money to soothe my woes. I'm terribly sorry, but your son's whereabouts remain unknown, Mr. Amano. What? Hold on there. Then, what happened to all that money? Do you need more money? I believe the 1 million has been stolen, and that the culprits are now on the run. What if Lance didn't get kidnapped and he's hoodwinking his dad for money? And he's like, ha, Dad thinks I'm kidnapped, but I'm not. And I'm gonna take the money and use it myself. Sorry, that's a hiccup. Oh, yes?
We all left. Are live streaming?
Yes, I'm streaming right now.
I'm sorry.
Okay, bye, my mother.
Bye, daughter.
Bye.
Oh, sorry.
That was my mom. I think she also locked me in my room for a few seconds. On accident. This time. No, I'm joking. What? Oh, that was loud, sorry. Poor old man. Too rich for his own good. Don't you have anything you can give him to cheer him up, Mr. Edgeworth? Forgive me, Mr. Amano. I guess not. You know what would cheer him up? It worked. Seeing that badge reminds me of Manfred. Ugh. Now he was one fine prosecutor. The best of the best. Yeah, can't disagree with you there. I sense you don't really want to talk about him. How I feel about him? It's hard for me to be truthful about that with another person. Your hard countenance. I don't know what you're thinking or feeling. But mark my words, I think you are Manfred's true successor. I really do. You don't want to be his successor. Stop trying to make him his successor. Edgeworth is great on his own, and the legacy he makes will be one of his own doing. I was wondering if you could please tell me the details of the kidnapping one more time. Oh, it was yesterday. A call came to the house. From the receiver came the sound of my son. Help me, Daddy! It's like a 21-year-old. I know this is tough, but please stay with me here, Mr. Amano. You don't understand. He hasn't called me that in ages. Lance is in on it. It was incredibly moving. I wish I had recorded him saying that. He definitely should have recorded the conversation. But not for the foolish sentimentalities of an old man. Refresh my memory. What kind of person is Lance again? I mean, he's 21, so he's probably the worst. How will telling you about Lance help you get him back? Surprisingly, a lot can be deduced from a person's relationships and behavior. Very well then. Lance is my one and only son, and he turned 21 this year. He is very much like me when I was his age, kind, and very attractive. That's such a weird thing to say. Like, that sounds pretty, almost egotistical. I'm sure women simply can't keep their hands off him. What? Why? Is there anything else you noticed about him of late? I dislike that. Everyone disliked that. Now that you mention it, I haven't been able to get in contact with our butler, Oliver. Alright, Lance and Oliver are working together. I don't know what to describe Lance as, so I'm gonna look up Lance. Update in this. There we go. Perfect. I always get quality pictures. Your butler. Yes, his name is Oliver Deacon. I mean, okay, with the name of that, he's definitely in on it. He's been with our family for years now. He gets along so well with Lance, so I thought maybe he would know where my son is. Of course, yeah, Oliver's definitely in on this. He's in on it so much that I feel like I need to add a picture for him in this. And get him in there too. I want this on top. There we go. I've perfected it. These are our suspects. Mr. Amano, could you please tell me a little bit more about your butler, Mr. Deacon? As a butler, he's outstanding. He even serves as Lance's personal private tutor. He took a brief leave recently, but even after it was over, I haven't been able to reach him. So you still haven't spoken with him since his leave. What about his family and friends? They said they haven't seen him. I've tried everything I could think of, Miles. Do you think this could have something to do with Lance's kidnapping? It's possible, but I can't say anything yet for sure. So even the person closest to the victim has gone missing. Oliver Deacon. Sounds like one name I better keep in mind. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Let's begin our investigation. Even if that Interpol agent holds the authority to head the investigation, we can't allow ourselves to stand idly by, twiddling our thumbs. I'm with you 100%, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I, Gumshoe, pledge to stick by your side, through thick and thin. Mr. Amano, it was my fault that the culprit escapes. Which is why, with your blessing, I vow to return Lance to you myself. Oh, I've never seen you so passionate before, Miles. Good luck to you, my boy. All right. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's do some investigating. If you think I'm losing to you, pal, forget it. Ooh, she's got her thieves' gloves. In the wild, wild west area. So, what should we examine first? Thanks to Agent Lang, we can't leave this area. But the culprits were here until only very recently. Which means we may be able to find some clues that will tell us how they escaped. Okay, let's get looking. Hey, you there. Who, me? What are you doing goofing off in a place like this? I wasn't goofing off. I was about to help Mr. Edgeworth kick off his investigation. You imbecile. All precinct detectives are now under Agent Lang's direct command. No! He's taken my business card and my detective. No way. I am not working for Wolf Boy. Gumshoe knows too much. Mr. Edgeworth, can't you do something? Dots. I'm not exactly in a position to argue, seeing as how you are a member of the police. Good. Now, let's go. Oh no, they've taken him. No! Boy, have I got just the job for someone of your talents. Well, that was exciting. That's... Okay. What? Can't you tell I'm all ready to get down to some detective work? You should go home. Your parents must be worried about you. Oh man, I hope this doesn't set off any tragic backstory. Oh, come on. I finally get to be your assistant, and you try to ditch me? I don't recall offering you the position. Humph. Why do you have to be so difficult? Besides, it's already too late, you know. Like I said, I've already stolen the position of assistant a while back. You're the only one asserting that. Well, by the time anyone notices, it's already gone. That's the Yatagazar Rasu way. You shouldn't speak so lightly of things you know nothing about. Fine, whatever, you win. Go ahead and do your little investigation. But the talented assistant Kay is going to tag along no matter what you say. Ooh, rhyming. Oh, she's doing Danganronpa. She's doing the Ibuki nose thing. Even if she turns out to be useless, she's not going to listen to me. I might as well surrender and let her come along for the ride. Oh, Gumshoe, it's official. She got the partner button. Hello, sir. Hey, there's a bunch of footprints in the mud over there. I remember hearing rain fall out here while I was being held in there. Yep, it was just a passing rain. That's why the ground has already pretty much dried up. I should be thankful. It left us with some nice footprint samples. Those footprint samples. You know what? I bet if we followed them, we can find out where the kidnappers went. Plus, we'd be able to spot them because of their muddy shoes. I don't think it will be that easy. Why not? Look carefully. There are quite a few different sets here. We don't know which ones belong to the kidnappers. Oh, that's true. We don't know what kind of shoes they were wearing. Hey, sir. Excuse me, but if you could let me through here. Sorry, can't let anyone through. Agent Lang's orders. I suppose I'll have to deal with this impasse for now. Hello, sir. Could you spare some capitalism in these trying times? No. Oh shoot, it's another one. Look, there's a blurb about the cactus here. This cactus is a very gracious gift to Gatewaterland from the local police precinct. Remember, cactuses are the most tsundere of plants. I can't believe the police went so far as to even donate a cactus to this place. So, is the police department running a cactus farm on the side? Just kidding. They wouldn't do something so silly. Actually, I had the vague impression I've seen a cactus farm at the precinct before. Well, time to talk to... Wait. A set of tire tracks originating from the garage. Aha! Oh, aha! So that means a car left from the garage at some time, right? Correct. But for the car to leave these tracks, it would mean that it left during the passing rain. That's the only explanation as to why these tracks are made of mud. 3 treads. So, I think we can also safely assume it's a special type of car, or you had 2 cars drive down at different times, and one was just in the tire tracks of the other car. I figured it out. Oh, time to speak to creature of my nightmares. No, we're just gonna ignore him. Horses are painted on this garage door to complete the Wild West theme. They look so lifelike, don't you think? Are you thinking of wrangling, or rather stealing them, you cow rustler? If you can coax them out of there, sure. Come on, I know you can sweet talk them out. I could be holding a cube of sugar in my hand, and they wouldn't budge, Kay. Alright, let's talk. Oh, it's got like a goat's eyes. And probably the same amount of hubris against God as a goat. Hey, it's the blue badger. Fight, fight. Badger, get. I really don't understand why she is so excited over the badger hunt. Yeah, but it's kind of endearing. Speaking of badgers, there's a person inside of there. Mr. Badger, I was wondering if you might share with me what you saw. You know, if it's possible. 'Cause pause. Oh god, no, he's in character. He's doing that contorted wriggling dance again. That's... aha! Whoa, she stole his head. Meekins? Ah, you've uncovered my undercover identity, sir. I was trying to remain under that hat, sir. Aren't you Officer Meekins? Meekins back. Wait, did you finish the last recordings that I had of Apollo Justice? Because this is the guy from that. To Blue Bulls, specifically. Ah, well, Meekins is there. Sir, Mike Meekins, reporting for duty, sir. This man was a witness in one of the cases I headed 2 years ago. About the only thing I remember about this officer is that he often spoke and acted before he thought, which gave me a great deal of headaches. Is he a friend of yours, Edgeworth? I've met him in the courtroom once before. Why was he so upset when we unmasked him? Does he have something to hide? Officer Meekins, Why are you standing here wasting time? Sir, because I'm now a police officer right now, sir. I'm the Blue Badger. And I'm creating memories and dreams for the kids. That's never a waste of time, sir. I have a dream to become as big as Detective Gumshoe, sir. I was patrolling the scorchingly boring beat until a little while ago, when the dispatch radio on my shoulder crackled that the kidnappers had escaped, sir. Spoiler warning, he doesn't make detective. I thought maybe this was my shot at making detective, sir. I rushed on over to join in, but when I got here, there was already a sea of people already. And I couldn't spread my trademark friendliness and joy onto anyone. It would seem that some people never change. Hey, what do you think about this? Sir, it's so incredibly shiny, but it has a really ugly shape. I knew it. I was right to go for the much more manly police badge, sir. Oh, but I lose it a lot, and I just know I'm gonna lose it for real one of these days, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, I think this cop is one donut short of a baker's dozen. I know. Believe me. I know. My voice is getting run ragged. So, why exactly are you in that ridiculous outfit? Sir, that's because, sir, I'm here to keep the visitors in good spirits, sir. But it's also to hide the fact that I'm an officer on the trail of a kidnapper, sir. I see. Agent Lang is very wise to employ this sort of diversionary tactics. To be handed the role of the Blue Badger out of all the different disguises, sir. It's such an honor. How long have you been standing here, officer? Sir, for about 1 little hour, sir. That sounds around the time I woke up from being knocked unconscious. And I've been here ever since, sir. If that is true, then it's possible Officer Meekins saw the kidnappers escape. However, sir, B's don't change into H's. I must tell you, I didn't see a thing, sir. I haven't asked you anything yet, officer. Which means you definitely saw something. No. But I know you will, sir. He's hiding something from me. Officer Meekins, I insist that you tell me more about your recent movements. Sir, I've been playing the Blue Badger this whole time, sir, and getting into it, too. I patrolled the park all while wearing this costume. Maybe you wore a different costume. And about 1 hour ago, I came over here, sir. I haven't seen any suspicious-looking people this whole time, sir. But I did see a badger, sir. A lone blue badger. What you said just now is contradictory to the facts. How so, Mr. Edgeworth? This is what Officer Meekins' testimony contradicts. He said one lone blue badger, so... So maybe it wasn't a blue badger? Officer Meekins, let's back things up. I want to ask you about your last statement. Sir, of course, sir, if that's your wish, Mr. Prosecutor. This little patrolman will wait as long as I am commanded to wait. You said that you saw a blue badger, correct? And yet, if you take a look at this, what you saw was not supposed to happen. This park is supposed to have only one of each badger in it at any given time. Which means that as long as you are the blue badger, Officer Meekins, you should not have seen another blue badger wandering the premises. What? Sir? Then, that would mean that there are two blue badgers walking around. But why? Maybe he has some info on some of the other stuff. You must pretend not to know anything about anything, sir. I mustn't respond to that. It would be like shooting fish in a barrel. Probably was gonna say something like, oh, that must be pretty easy for you then. Alright. So... Maybe we're supposed to connect the costumes to the second blue badger. Nice. A second blue badger that shouldn't exist. Clearly, the true identity of that person underneath is... Oh, I know. It's one of the kidnappers, right? The person wore a costume to get away. Precisely. After all, the costumes that went missing from the storage area are a blue badger, a proto-badger, and a bad badger. Yes, those three. So, there are 3 phony badgers running around in the park somewhere, huh? I don't have enough space to add a third person. So I'm gonna keep it to Lance and Oliver for now. Let's see. So, then we know, like, maybe their shoes are blue badger shoes. Yeah. Now that we know the kidnappers were wearing badger costumes, those footprints from earlier take on a new, very significant meaning. Oh, you mean now we know which tracks belong to the kidnappers, right? Yes, more than shoe prints. We need to follow the paw prints of badgers. Okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's time to use those footprints and go badger hunting. Nice. Let's examine. So we're looking for footprints made by a costume. Hey, I think I found them. There are 2 sets here. They both do look like possible candidates, so either the first person left at a different time, or the costume was carried to a third person. This set is walking off to the west. Arrgh, it just stops. I can't make heads or tails of where it's heading from here. I think we can assume it's headed toward the stadium. Wonder where the other set leads. This one seems to be headed east. Huh? Quick, Mr. Edgeworth, I got him. I got one of the culprits. Ah, no, I'm not a kidnapper, sir. Get him. Down K. Clearly those footprints belong to Officer Meekins. But our criminals were each wearing a costume. Maybe they came over to this garage for something. That's what I would suppose. Officer Meekins, if you could step aside for a moment. We need to examine the garage. Sir, Roger Wilco, sir. What? What does that mean? Let's open the shutter and see what we find. Maybe we'll find the kidnappers hiding inside. Ah! No, oh no! Oh no! What in the... We seem to have stumbled upon a dead body. Oh no! She must have been in severe shock to have been the first to find it. Now then, who is this man? Uh-oh. It's Oliver. Oh no! My theory. Mr. Amano, are you saying that this man is... Yes, he's my butler. Oh, how could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I'd better investigate this crime scene quickly, before Agent Lang or his men return. The kidnapper's footprints lead right to this garage, and right to a dead body. Is it possible that one of the kidnappers is now a murder victim? From my cursory examination, I believe this man died of a fatal bullet wound. But why is there no blood around him? Because that suggests maybe the body was moved. And the blood might have, got washed away in the rain. You sure are calm for someone who just found a body. It's surprising what one can become accustomed to in the span of 2 days. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Okay, let's look at the blood on his back. As long as that Interpol agent has control of this case, I'm not going to be able to have a real autopsy done on the victim. I'm no doctor, but let's see what I can piece together myself. There are 2 gunshot wounds. One is in his abdomen, and one in his shoulder. So that means he was shot twice? No, I don't think so. Oh, what? That's a long way for a bullet to travel, and at such a weird angle. In fact, what makes you think that the abdomen is the entry wound? Nice. I knew you could figure it out. It comes with experience. I've seen my share of crime scenes. Speaking of experience, this crime scene seems a bit too clean for a murder where a bullet went clean through. See, that's what I was saying. I think the body got moved. I should make note of this oddity. As well as just take care of this. Now Lance is my only suspect. Just gonna fix that up. And bam. Fixed it. Alright. What has he got on his neck? This is an unusually shaped pendant. What is it? Is it something valuable? She seems to have regained some of her composure. It looks like a horse pendant. It's got an antique feel about it. And it's really pretty. Hold on. This is made of platinum silver. Nice. It is worth something after all. Oh, and look. There's something written on the back. Colin Devore. It's a name. Colin Devore. But this man's name is... Oh. So maybe he's Interpol as well. Alright. Let's look at the abdomen wound. No, I've already seen that. Thought maybe we could get different info. Alright, what can we... Is there anything we can contradict? I don't think we can contradict anything. Yeah, I don't think yet we can contradict anything. What a peculiar car. Yeah, from the look of it, it must be the Blue Badgermobile. And it has 3 tires, so maybe it left those tire tracks behind. I mean, 2 cars are gone though. That's simply not possible. Huh? Why? Take a look at those tires. There's no mud stuck to them. Therefore, it must have been here before it started to rain. Oh, gotcha. Good eye. It's a shame I don't see any other clues around. Alright, so what else am I supposed to be seeing? Anyone gonna get some other police? Or are we all just gonna stand around here? Mr. Amano, this body. Yes, that's my butler, Oliver. How could something like this have happened? Indeed. And why was Mr. Deacon here to begin with? I don't know what could contradict that. Maybe I'm supposed to... No. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I can examine. Which makes me think I need to... Unless his hand there. Nope, there's nothing unusual about that clenched fist. Yay. Alright, what could possibly... I don't know what could possibly work against him. I don't know. Oh, I guess that worked. I thought maybe it would. I was like, oh, maybe because the name is different. But I was like, I'm not going to voice that because I think I'm being stupid. But I wasn't. There's something not right about the name on the pendant. The victim is the Amano family butler, and his name is Oliver Deacon. But the name on the pendant is Colin Devore. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know, but I think we've hit upon an important piece of information.